Sam?
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. How are you?
Good.
Are you up for it? You're a bit hungover today, aren't you?
A little bit.
This might send you under.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see if we can send you under. I'd like that. So let's start first off. Kev B. He's titled his review, No Crumb, Just Wet Chicken. I was extremely disappointed with the offering we had. Starters, minimal. The whole chicken I ordered was ordered with a slaver of tarragon with a lemon and herb crumb, but was not a whole chicken. It was just a pile of wet chicken breast, legs, wings, and not a speck of crumb in sight. The chicken schmaltz spuds were oily and very unappetizing. 30 quid, Jesus, I felt ripped off. Won't be going again. And my feet were dangling off the seat. Garbage.
Okay. How old is he?
Doesn't say an age.
No. He had a problem because it wasn't a whole chicken. Can you just confirm to me what actually got served?
Chicken breast, legs, and wings.
Yeah. Do you want me to put the fucking beak on?
I think it sounds like he was expecting it to be a solid.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. But it is a whole chicken, isn't it? It's got everything on it.
30 quid. He felt ripped off.
Yeah.
Won't come back again.
Yeah. That's good.
Not a speck of crumb in sight,
No.
Sam. Why not?
I mean, by definition, what does he mean by crumb? Does he expect breadcrumbs?
What does it say on the menu? Herb crumb.
Herb. Yeah, it's dry herbs. It's delicious.
But there wasn't a speck of crumb in sight.
Maybe someone forgot to put it on. What's his name?
His name is Kev B.
Sorry, Kev.
Right, Andy Hick. Andy Hick, he simply says, I would post a review, but we walked in, got blanked by the guy shuffling paperwork behind reception, so we walked out and went elsewhere. There's plenty of other eateries in Leeds. Won't bother trying again.
Do you know what? What annoys me about people like this is, fair enough, someone hasn't noticed them when they walk through the door. I find that hard to believe because the door's there.
The door's there.
Yeah. But what are you reviewing it on? You haven't actually been in. You haven't eaten anything. You haven't drunk anything. You haven't even spoke to anybody, by the sounds of things. So what gives you the right to leave a review?
But he does point out, which might be handy for other people, is there are plenty of other eateries in Leeds.
There is. There is. Yeah, he's right.
This is from, and I'm not sure this is their real name, but this is from someone called Tor577934.
Okay.
He's given us a title as well, Sam. Average and overpriced.
Yep.
Very overpriced for basic food. We ordered, everyone obsessed with that. We ordered a whole chicken between two people and two sides. The chicken was tiny. The potatoes were rock solid.
Yep.
30 quid for a small chicken just isn't justifiable.
A lot of people have an issue sometimes with the chicken. I will say this, and it does gall me a little bit because these are the people that buy a chicken from Lidl for the same price as a fucking latte. I remember this one. When did he write that review? Has it got a date on it?
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
December the 25th.
Christmas Day. So we don't know his name, but let's assume he's called Barry, okay?
All right, yeah, let's go with Barry.
And his missus is called Deirdre. So this guy has basically gone, Deirdre, just keep my Christmas dinner warm. I need to write this review on Empire Cafe because I'm disgusted by it. And she's just, come on, just have your pigs in blankets, Barry.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. What are you doing?
There's something quite sad about that.
Yeah.
He could be watching the EastEnders Christmas special.
It could be.
Instead, he's talking about your chicken not being justifiable.
Yeah.
But that's how much of an impact you've had on Barry and Deirdre.
Maybe they were discussing it over Deirdre's chicken that she'd made on Christmas Day, and it was far better. And he goes, do you know what? While I'm here, let me get my phone out. Can you imagine if I'd read that on Christmas Day?
Oh.
Yeah.
That is quite sad, isn't it, to think of that?
Yeah, he proper pissed on my Christmas tree.
Daniel, 2782145. Please up the service game, he starts. Very poor service. 20-minute wait for drinks that never came, despite them not being busy. Staff were too busy chatting. The bacon bap I had was delicious, but no gluten-free options on the breakfast menu meant that my wolf couldn't have any.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of wolves coming in?
Fucking wolves, man.
A wolf? That's what he says. There's no gluten-free options on the breakfast menu meant on my wolf.
For wolves.
I don't care for wolves.
No.
And I didn't know they were gluten-free. 20-minute wait for drinks that never came? Come on, Sam.
Yeah, do you know what? I remember
on?
this, and I know who was on that day, and they're no longer with us now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It wasn't
What, as in rest in peace? Like,
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
They're alive and well?
Yeah. Just got sacked. Yeah, so I apologise for that. You know, that's not, someone shouldn't be waiting. But having said that, if he's brought a wolf in, and
no one's going to come fucking near you if you bring a...
fucking near you, are they?
No wonder you were waiting.
No, and I didn't know wolves were gluten-free.
I didn't know they were gluten-free.
No.
My wolf. I mean, I imagine wife, he meant?
Probably. She's going to be very angry about that, though, isn't she? Maybe it's his pet name for his wife.
Or maybe his wife's just a little hairy lass, 4 legs.
Potentially.
Right, this next one. Smilex 2012. Smilex 2012. Their title went to Greg's after.
I love this. Yeah.
We had great expectations after reading all the reviews here. However, they were not met. We ordered a whole chicken, potatoes, and 2 side dishes for 4 people. The chicken was served in pieces, not whole. Unsure where the breasts were. The side dishes did nothing to elevate the dish. We left still feeling hungry and went to Greg's. To be fair, they do say, I wish them well, but a whole chicken should be whole and big enough for 4.
So it's 30 quid for a whole chicken.
Yep.
Actually, when they came, I think it was 29. We've had to put it up. Cost of living and all that.
Yeah.
So we're talking 8 quid between 4 people. What are you getting from Greg's for 8 quid? I mean, you could actually, to be fair,
Fucking
you're
loads.
getting loads, aren't you? You are. McDonald's, not so much.
He's unsure where the breasts are.
I mean, the guys, yeah. They're not attached to the bone. Where's the breasts? Unbelievable. Some people, honestly, like, it does make me laugh. Do we need to point them out? So what we'll do, we'll put those little flags, you know, you get from Nando's, and
Yeah.
it says hot. We'll just, because everybody has an issue with this, it's not a whole chicken. Well, it is. It's got wings, it's got a leg, and it's got breasts on it, okay? So that's a whole chicken. If you want me to put the fucking neck and the beak and the arse on it, I'll do it. But what we'll do in future, we'll get little flags, right, little ones. Instead of, right, at Nando's, it says hot and medium, we'll put breast, wing, leg. So they all know that they're getting a whole chicken. The only thing that we remove from the chicken is the spine that they don't want to eat.
No one wants the spine.
No one wants to eat the spine.
Not even that fella's wolf.
No. But he might. It's gluten-free.
Right, Debbie Wrench.
Wrench.
Bland food, not value for money. The Owl is much better. Place around the corner.
It's not round the corner. It's fucking miles away, but
Chicken Caesar salad was lettuce, dressing, and chicken. No tomatoes, no cucumber, no bacon, no croutons.
okay, sorry. Say that again. So all she got was in the Caesar
chicken
was...
Caesar salad
Yeah.
was just lettuce, dressing, and chicken.
Yeah.
No tomatoes, no cucumber, no bacon, no croutons.
Okay. I don't know who puts bacon in a Caesar salad, but...
I don't.
No. Classic Caesar. Okay, so she's got the lettuce, she's got the chicken. She would have had crispy anchovies, which is what we do instead of croutons because it makes it gluten-free for all the wolves that come in. So it's the crunchy, like a crouton, so you still get the crunch, but it's an anchovy.
Okay.
I've never heard of anybody putting cucumber and tomatoes in a Caesar.
I haven't.
No. Maybe that's how she has it at home.
But that's a funny thing to complain about. The food you cook isn't like I do at home.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
I don't know. You don't. They just write reviews and you have to laugh it off, don't you?
Pretty pretty chief.
You have to laugh it off, yeah. I think TripAdvisor's the devil anyway. Anybody who writes reviews on TripAdvisor needs their head looking at.
This is the last one.
Quote.
Quote unquote. It was actually I thought that was going to be worse when it said anyone that reads TripAdvisor. I thought, he's going to go in. Right. Nitty, last one.
Yeah.
This is part of a wider review. It's worth pointing out, and Nitty was very complimentary about other things, but I'm not interested in giving you compliments.
Right.
The desserts are a bit of a letdown.
Mm.
The creme brulee was watery and had way too much alcohol in it, so it overpowered it.
Mm-hmm.
The crust had a bitter stroke burnt taste to it. The frangipane was pretty dry and hard and could have done with more ice cream. And at £10 each, we expected better quality.
Yeah.
We were seated upstairs, 3 tables overlooking the kitchen, but it was way too cold for me. We got blankets given by the lovely staff, but it was still too cold.
Yeah. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, that is fair enough.
I ain't got an issue with that. That's fair enough.
But your desserts are shit.
Yeah. Well, they're not. They're not shit. But maybe stuff goes wrong on certain days. You know, the creme brulee, maybe someone's gone on the blowtorch a little bit too heavy, burnt the sugar a little bit. Maybe it hasn't quite set in the middle. You can't ever have anything that's too boozy, surely.
Well, not for me.
No. Yeah, and then it was cold. I mean, we've had to plug some gaps. It's an old building. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had to plug some gaps, which we're getting on top of. Bit of gaffer tape here and there, and
it's a solution to most things, isn't it?
Exactly.
A bit of gaffer tape.
Yeah, a bit of gaffer tape. So yeah, fair enough. But just let us know.
Thank you for doing that.
No problem.
I think the key message here that we're sending to people is just fucking tell us.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't go online and tell everyone there. Commentate.
But then we wouldn't be sat here, would we?
No, and in fact, I actively, if you have any bad reviews, go straight to TripAdvisor and tell TripAdvisor, and then I can come back and read them to his face. Thanks, man.
Lovely.
You did good.
Cheers.
You did good.
Cute.